Maurizio Pochettino has taken over at Chelsea, and every single one of us is wondering, what's the lineup gonna look like? We've already got Jackson and Nkunku. Who else are we gonna acquire? Well, I've got you today. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk about Chelsea's realistic lineup for the upcoming season of 22-23. Let's get into it. Welcome to the Kavkas View, okay, guys, you guys normally love this type of video. I don't know why, but you guys take it in with so much happiness. The interactions go crazy. I'm thinking, why not we do it again? We've done it 2 years in a row, third year it is. We're not striking out. So what we're going to talk about today is the formation that I would personally play and I see Pochettino doing, but more importantly, the players that I think we're going to acquire for those positions and the internal way that we're overall going to compete this year. It's a very informative video, and this video becomes very great when you lot are engaging in the comments below. So make sure you tell me what your team would, what players you would start, who you would potentially sign, but more importantly, keep it realistic. I don't want to see Neymar and Mbappe because it's not going to happen. Every part of me wants to put Joao Felix into this team, but sadly I can't, because then you lose credibility, because I don't think it's going to happen. So like I said, 1,000 likes on this video, team in the comments below, and subscribe to the channel because we're aiming for 30k. Let's get on with it. Alright, so we're going to start in goal. Every part of me wants to put Manyang, maybe Onana, that's going to Manchester United. However, I genuinely believe we're going to go with Kepa. Kepa is not horrible, but Kepa is not great either. Anything from long range always has me on the edge of my seat and I'm panicking. But I'm going to be very positive and I'm going to try give Kepa another chance. Hopefully Pochettino's new goalkeeping coach brings the best out of him and we get a rejuvenation of Kepa Arrizabalaga that we all wanted to see, and hopefully this is the version of Kepa that we can be proud of. So Kepa is in goal for me. It's too early for Selena. Right back, we finally have some cover. A lot of people are going to be saying, look, it has to be Reece James. It has to be Reece James. Malo Gusto is not ready. I agree with you. Whilst Malo Gusto is a very good player, whilst he's very good at going forward, a little bit shaky defensively, Reece James is actually one of the most complete right backs in the world. He can defend one-on-one. He's strong, come into midfield. He can keep the width. And more importantly, he's very good at attacking and providing impetus and goal threat. For me, Reece James is a no-brainer. Arguably should be our captain going forward. But for me, this is the team so far. Right back, Reece James. Centre back, we're spoiled for choices. Whoever you want, Thiago Silva, providing every little bit of experience and giving us everything we need with leadership capabilities, ball playing ability to lead by example, and being the harmony in that team on and off the pitch. Or Badiashile, who is young, athletic, intelligent, great across the ground, great covering centre half, aerially an absolute monster, and more importantly, very good on the ball. But I think the two that are going to be starting and going forward are going to be left-hand side, Levi Colwill. I think Maurizio Pochettino is going to give him all the faith in the beginning to make sure that this individual decides that the future of Levi Colwill is at Stamford Bridge, is among Chelsea Blue. And I think this is good. This is what we should be doing. I don't know whether this is what we're going to be doing, but I think this is what we are going to do. Levi will stay and be here long term. I think at this moment in time, on the left-hand side, he picked Badiashile for me. It's close, and I love that battle. On the right-hand side, Wesley Fofana. I think Wesley Fofana is arguably one of the best centre-halves we have in the league. I think if for pound, Wesley Fofana might be the best centre-back at the club. I think he's better than Badiashile. I think he's better than Thiago Silva, and I think he's better than Levi Colwill. His ability to defend one-on-one is amazing. His ability to cover in behind the centre halves is amazing. His ability on the ball is very good, and more importantly, I love his bravery and tenacity. He's an intelligent player. He doesn't dive into tackles. He learns from his mistake. And what was very evident for me was the first leg and the second leg. First leg, Vinny cooked him against Real Madrid. He was absolutely destroyed. It was embarrassing. Second leg, he learned his lessons. If anything, I think he got the better of Vinny in that second leg, but that's just my personal opinion. So my two centre backs, Levi Colwill, Wesley Fofana. Left-hand side. A lot of people are going to say Cucurella. A lot of people are going to say Ian Maatsen. I'm saying I need to be realistic. I call him Basic Ben, but at this moment in time, we need bread and butter stuff. Basic Ben needs to start. I need decent performances. I'm not asking for him to be the Reece James of the other side. I'm not asking for 7 league goals this year. All I want from you, Ben, is do the fundamentals. Pass, tackle, defend. That's all I need from you. Bread and butter stuff. I don't need no cuisine that is going to take you 8 hours to cook. I need a quick fry up, mate, and I need something simple. And for me, I think Ben's got it in the locker. Rumors are having that he is absolutely smashing the fitness test. He is being one that is catching Pochettino's eyes in training, and more importantly, an individual that is finally starting to recover. And some people are even saying make him the captain. Make him the captain? No, thank you. I don't think he is the captain material at this moment in time. I think he can be a potential leader without the armband. I don't want to make him captain. I think he needs to focus on his game, and he needs to keep Maatsen and Cucurella out of the team. At this moment in time, before we go to pre-season, that role is going to be Ben Chilwell's. Midfield, and this is where it gets a little bit interesting. I think the midfield two, our first signing after Nkunku and Jackson, is about to come in. I think we're going to get Moises Caicedo. Moises Caicedo is going to be on the left-hand side of that defensive midfield in that double pivot. I think he is the engine we need in that midfield. A lot of people are going to say, we need a natural defensive midfielder. We need a natural defensive midfielder. If you look back at our successful periods under Conte, we had two midfielders. We had Matic and we had Kante, or we had Matic and Fabregas. And the reality is, and I think a lot of people aren't going to like what I say, but I'm going to say it anyway, Matic wasn't a defensive midfielder under Chelsea. He was going forward, he was getting assists, he was actively aggressive and crossing the ball with venom, and more importantly, he was very complete. He was presence in midfield, but at the same time, his ability to link up play in the final third, be an option, take a strike from distance, is unparamounted. I really think that Matic's role was really underestimated, and I think Caicedo can be someone like that. Someone that can be an all-rounder in the midfield, an old-school number 8. Someone that gets stuck in, wins challenges, can take the ball forward, sprays it forward when needed, quick one-touch football, gets involved, get in the box. I like Caicedo. I think he is the difference between us finishing battling for top 4 and us comfortably finishing third and maybe going for second or first. On the right-hand side, and this is where it gets interesting, and this is where I think it gets good. Enzo Fernandez. Anyone that watches me for a while now knows how much I love Enzo Fernandez. His ability to get stuck into a tackle, his ability to release the ball, and his moments of magic. It's something that I've been calling for prior to him joining at Chelsea. He's got that beautiful ability for an in-swinging cross from the outside of the box, whether it's on the right-hand side or the left side. He is just a player that is so comfortable in possession. He makes everything look so easy that for me, a team needs to be built around him to make sure we get the best out of his attributes. No cap, no joke, that's the player I want on the right-hand side. Now we get a little bit interesting. I think the number 10 role needs to be Christopher Nkunku. You signed him, give him the keys to the castle, let the man do what he needs to do. I don't care if you think he's good enough or not, we've given him the keys. We've signed the player, build the team in an attacking essence around Nkunku. Get the best out of him. Give him the penalties, keep his confidence high, and make sure he's making those runs in behind. We're seeing a little bit of street ball, the way he likes to do the little flip flaps. He likes to do the little rainbow flick. He likes to run in behind off the ball. Just keep us entertained. For me, he is a very good player. I don't know whether he's world class like some people want to say. Hopefully, he can take those steps and become it. Number 10, Nkunku. And this is where my problems start arising, because these three positions, in my opinion, are the most up for grabs positions. I think on the left-hand side, it's out of Mudryk and Raheem Sterling. I think Raheem Sterling's going to edge Mudryk out. Whilst I think Mudryk has got a lot of potential and in the future will be a very good player, I think as of today, as of present day, Raheem Sterling is more reliable in front of goal. He's a shooter, and more importantly, Raheem Sterling is consistently going to get you 12 to 15 league goals. And in a team that lacks goals, you need that. You need to have the been there, done that experience. Whether Raheem is at this present day going to be elevating himself to that next level, I don't know, but I am excited to see how he ends up being. So for me right now, he goes on that right-hand side. I trust him. We work with it. Right-hand side. Ryan Cherki. I think Chelsea are going to go and acquire Ryan Cherki. I think Cherki's got all the attributes to give us the additional level of creativity. One thing we need to look at right now, we've got too many runners off the ball in this team. We've got Nkunku, who doesn't want the ball too much into feet. He's a willing runner, picks up the ball and runs at people. We've got on the left-hand side, we've got an individual in Raheem Sterling that wants to run in behind and get on the end of stuff for cutbacks. We need some creativity for Enzo Fernandez to get some support. Ryan Cherki is your man. From Lyon, it's reported that we're going to go and acquire him. And what's more important for me at this moment in time is that he comes in and hits the ground running. Not in the sense that he needs to get goals and assists, but in the sense that this kid needs to just click. He needs to have the ability to link up, adjust to the game, understand where he is. Work rate needs to be integrated in him. But the skills and the high risk, the high volume, it's always going to happen. I love to see it. I will see it. Fingers crossed. Noni Madueke is going to give him a nice run for his money. I like the 5 options we have in Nkunku, Mudryk, Sterling, Cherki, and Noni. That works for me. Forward. Armando Broja, in my opinion, edges it over Nicholas Jackson. Don't know much about Jackson, but I just got a feeling that Broja's going to make that spot his own. Shoots on sight, ability to carry the ball, dangerous, explosive, quick. Hopefully he's growing into his man body since his injury. He's just going to learn how to muscle off defenders and just get stronger and bigger. And for me at this moment in time, Broja's going to become one of those strikers that actively, hopefully gets around about 12 to 15 goals a year. I'll be very happy with that return, considering where we are as a club at this moment in time as Chelsea. I don't think we're going to be going for the league, but I genuinely think we've got a very good chance of competing for top 4 if we make the signing of Caicedo, a creative general like Cherki. Preferably, I would want Joao Felix. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to have to say it again. A lot of you say you love Joao Felix too much. But yes, I think he suits this team very well. And up top, Broja. At this moment in time, that's my team. That's my realistic Excel. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your teams in the comments below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Peace out. I'm out.